Hello everyone, I'm making a soap today called Oats, Milk and Turmeric, and it is one of my original soaps. I've been making this from the very start of opening up Olive Leaf and Honey, and it's one of the soaps that I always have stocked in my shop online. So Oats, Milk and Turmeric obviously has oats. This is called oatmeal. It's oatsilk actually, which is basically the same. It's very, very finely ground oats. I used to use a wee bit of a coarser kind of ground oat, but I mean that was nice as well, but it made the soap a lot more exfoliating, and I like the feel and the kind of texture that the finely ground oats give. This is organic turmeric powder. I usually have that infused in the olive oil base as well. And this is the milk, which is the lye, mixed into the lye. This is goat milk. And this is my base oils. Look at that colour, that is amazing. So I use red palm butter for this. It's organic red palm butter from Ecuador, and it's got the most amazing jewel-like orange colour. And right now, because it's so cold in January, it's a super fat, and right now because it's so cold in January in Scotland that it's any solid butter super fats I'm using are they're just like solidifying so quick, and I keep on having to, like, you know, go and melt them, and you know, until, so I've just added them into the base oils. My base oil is olive oil and honey base oils that I've mentioned, which is olive oil. I also get, okay, so it's organic olive oil, organic coconut oil, organic shea butter, organic castor oil, as well as organic raw honey and beeswax. And that's my olive oil and honey base. Right. Okay, I'm going to take a measurement. It's 25 degrees Celsius and 78 degrees Fahrenheit. And 23 degrees. So that's very, very close together. And this is the essential oil blend. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but there's almost like a rim at the top is like a neon green and yellow, and that is turmeric essential oil, which I also use in this, and it's just got the brightest colour ever, and it's smells very earthy, put it that way. I wouldn't be using it in a fragrance blend, but it's got geranium in it, it's got patchouli in it, it's got orange in it. It just makes it a lot nicer when it's in a blend. And this is one of the few blends that actually smells nicer after it's been soaked. Like, I think it just blooms afterwards once it's been heated up a bit. So that's that. Okay. Let's start. I'm just going to add the lye in. I forgot to mention that in the base oils I also infuse annatto seeds. Annatto seeds are, I think they're basically a culinary ingredient. They're used in kind of food dishes. I think African food dishes, I'm not 100% sure. I've never used annatto seeds in my cooking, but they give a really bright orange colour, and that mixed with the turmeric and the red palm butter, it just creates the most amazing shade. Okay, so I am just going to add in my ingredients. It's a very simple soap. It's not got any patterns to it, it's not got any swirls, which I love. And I just add everything at once and then pour. That's my turmeric. That's my oats. this is my essential oil blend. Oh, because see, this is the colour of turmeric oil. How bright is that? Neon. And if you look at that, it's this, I forget because I've not made the soap for a while, but the actual shade turns red, and that does fade. But I think, I don't know if it's the turmeric oil that does that. That is pretty cool. I think it's turmeric powder and the turmeric oil that does that. Let's get this mixed. I'm going to tilt it slightly so you can see. Okay. That feels so satisfying. And that is it basically. I tried to have a smooth top as possible, and this time round I'm actually going to try to gel this, because when it gels the colour just really intensifies, and I just love the shade. I've made this in hot process before and the shade is incredible, but in cold process it doesn't quite reach that level of intensity, but if I gel it, it does help. So I'm just going to put that on my radiator. Put that on my radiator gel, and I'll come back for the cut. Okay, welcome back. I'm about to unmold this, and I wanted to show you the colour. It's so bright. I don't know if it picks up on the camera, but it's a really bright orange. And I get this through the combination of the turmeric powder, turmeric oil, the annatto seeds, and the red palm butter, which all combine to make this, because I get a lot of questions about how I get this soap to be so bright and so orange, and that's basically it. It's those three ingredients. And I always try to gel this, because when you gel this soap, the colour just pops, it just intensifies so much. And so what I would do is I slightly up the water content, and then I put it on the radiator so that it induces gel. So I'm just going to take it out now. You can see my silicone mould inside is absolutely stained with that colour. But that's nice. So it's been 8 days, and I've just been really busy this week. I've not had a chance to come in, but I'm not too bothered, because it's my olive oil recipe, and this one is quite a soft base, and it stays soft for quite a while. I need like the full 8 weeks to cure this. I can't do that with my coconut oil base. The coconut oil just hardens up really quickly, and I basically have to get that cut within 24 hours, preferably sooner. Okay, let's try this. Oh, do you know what? Let me get the edges. find it easier if I do it first. I'm just gonna stick down and out of the way. So it's just basically a sharp knife, and you can see how soft that is still. That's been 8 days. But I really love my olive oil recipe. My olive oil recipe was, I think, the first one I formulated. And then it was coconut oil, and then it was like a few others. But these are the two main ones I make. And the olive oil soaps, even though they take that longer to cure, they're just so soft now, they're so moisturising. The coconut oil ones are moisturising as well. That's not to say they're not. It's just the fact that they have, they're harder, and like coconut oil itself isn't as moisturising as olive oil. But if you really up the super fat and then you add in like other oils, like in my coconut oil base I'll always have things like shea butter, cocoa butter, really moisturising additives that help. Let's have a look. This is still quite soft. I'm not sure if I should stamp it yet, because I can make a bit of a mess when it's this soft and you try to stamp it. But let's have a look. The scent of this is very unique. It's earthy and sweet, and a tiny bit citrus. Okay. I'm going to try and stamp. Stamp one of the end one first and see if it's good to go. I'm wearing gloves because when it's this soft you can actually get a lot of fingerprints on it, which I don't like. So it's a lot easier just wearing gloves. Although to be honest you don't need to at this stage in terms of safety. I think that's okay, I'll go ahead and stamp. Okay, thank you very much for watching.